What's up? What's up? You know what's going on, man? It's Bezo803 on that social media. My codes right here.
Mikey the Hustler, man. We back in the building.
Episode number 65.
Yeah, big motion, baby.
And we want to give a big shout out to everybody that been tuning in, man, watching the show. You know, we bring to you, we call this like our regular segment where we just talk about trendy topics and just kick game for a little while. And you know, we also bring the hottest interviews every week, man. Exclusive interviews
and
from
my
artists.
Interviews are hotter.
Oh yeah, facts. Interviews is hotter from artists, entrepreneurs, movers and shakers, influencers. But today is episode 65. It's the regular segment. That's what we call it. Gotta come up with a different name for that. But right now, it's just the regular segment right now.
Love that.
There's a lot been going on.
Yeah.
In the world. Where the chair at, man?
Oh man.
Bring the chair out.
Oh yeah, we ain't forgetting them.
We got a special guest with us right
guest
now.
in the building.
We got the chair with us right now.
All the way from Alabama.
Matter of fact, all the way from Alabama, got the chair here.
You feel me?
That's where we going first, man. Okay, Montgomery, Alabama had an incident where you had a ship trying to dock. You had a boat in the way of that. A lot of tourists, people, waiting to get off and get on.
All right.
Boat blocking the dock. The guy that's working the dock, security, he directed the gentlemen and the ladies to, move their boat so the ship could dock. And they didn't want to move.
Ignorance.
The security guy and one of the guys get into a fight.
Hold on. Before we can get to the fight part, the security guard got into one of the thugs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
one of the
got
thugs.
into an argument
got
with one
an
of the thugs.
argument with one of the thugs. You're right.
Yeah.
And they proceeded to have a one-on-one fight. Security guard threw his hat in the air.
That was a back signal.
They proceeded to have a one-on-one fight, and then more thugs came and jumped on the security guard.
White thugs, mind you.
Began to try to lynch my good brother.
Yeah. And then that was the birth of Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman saw what was going on. A lot of people was watching on.
Right.
You know how we do, bring the phones out. But Aquaman saw what was going on. 16-year-old, I forgot his name.
Jumped into the action.
Jumped into the water, swam across, got out to help the good brother out. Because I don't know who that first guy was. He came running down, ain't swinging on nobody.
He got swung on.
Yeah. So, he was just in the way. The young 16-year-old brother had more heart than him. Swam across the water, helped my brother out, and then once the ship was able to dock,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Before you get there, what he did was tough. You ever swam with shoes on?
Yeah.
And then had to pull yourself up like that?
Yeah, that was wild, man. Shoot. That was wild. He came out swinging, and
rock bottom.
oh yeah, rock a few guys to sleep, and then as we see in the video, when the ship actually was able to dock, let the passengers off, a whole group of guys, came.
Some good Samaritans.
Came to help the good brother finish the job, get these guys up off him.
The crazy thing about that, they ain't even try to leave.
Nah.
Like, what y'all thought was gonna happen?
Nah, I'm happy they didn't have no guns though.
Yeah, I'm glad nobody.
I think they would have used that.
Of course.
Yeah.
They can't see off the hand though.
Yeah. So they work them. They worked them up pretty bad there, and we even seen the chair come out.
That was hilarious.
Chair put in some work, man. So the chair's been viral. Everybody's carrying chairs now.
They out of stock too.
You don't need a gun. You just need one of these chairs.
That's
here.
all.
They got them in Rose's, Walmart,
Lowe's,
flea market,
Home Depot.
They got them a lot of different places. So get you a chair. But yeah, man. On a serious note, man, how you feel about that situation, man?
I feel like it shouldn't have got physical.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you know that you're in the way of a ferry coming in, a much larger
boat. The ferry coming in.
And the security guard asking you to move the boat, just move the boat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, you looking at him like he's less than.
Yeah.
You didn't want to move your boat.
I think they was inebriated. Not saying that's an excuse, but
right.
They all drunk up and things just escalated.
I feel like it was really entitlement because one of them owned a restaurant over there.
Yeah.
So I ain't moving my boat.
Yeah.
Cause they left the boat by itself, went back to his restaurant.
Yeah.
And when they saw that he unloosened the boat, that's when they came over there. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. We finally seen our people come together. I mean, it wasn't the greatest display of. Well, it was a great display. I ain't lying, but
I laughed.
It was we'd rather be something else. But my people came together and helped each other. We see so many times we killing each other, fighting each other, arguing with each other,
or letting somebody else kill us.
This time we had total people. We don't necessarily know each other. We on this boat together. We see somebody getting lynched over there. We gonna help him out.
Right.
And they worked them pretty good, man. It was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
That day went down in history for us.
Yeah, it's history, man.
August 5th is now what we call it.
National
Sweet Tea.
They
call it
National Chair Day. I don't know.
Alabama Sweet Tea Party. Yeah, that's what it is. I like that
one. So big shout to everybody, man, that took part in helping my good brother out, man. And we're not condoning violence, but protect yourself at all times.
One thing I got from that is if we do come together on something, look at the change that we can do as a whole.
Yeah.
So if we can, just for some positive stuff, just come together and make something happen.
Yeah, man.
Do that.
I'm with it. Local controversy. We had some area students from Lakewood, something to High, maybe Crestwood, I think, but also went down to Claflin University. We just had an Orangeburg representative in here earlier. It went down to Claflin University. They got a program called Gear Up. It's been around for years. And from my understanding, they do a lot for high school students and middle school students, and they basically try to influence them to, pursue higher education, college, and they help them, a lot of different ways from, school supplies, different activities, field trips, college trips, and they had a lot of students come up just to tour the campus and stay up there. I think they stayed up there for a week, and in that week they recorded a song called Gear Up, and they shot a video as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dope hip hop influence, record. Just talking about going to college and just talking about some of the things we face as black people. It was dope video.
Yeah.
Had a poem in the beginning of it. They put it out. Everybody was loving it, showing a lot. I was seeing it get spread around, and then you had some fair-skinned people who felt like it was racially offensive.
Why though?
Well, if you've seen the video, they got a poem in the front where they was talking about. I'm not saying it's exactly what a young lady said, but she was just talking about some of the things we face as black people in the poem in the front of the video. It was dope, man. Great display of art and just a great way to spread some positive energy and show talent and just influence. It really, influenced kids to want to pursue higher education, making it fun and stuff like that.
Nothing wrong with that.
They I feel like they're nitpicking with it. There's nothing wrong with the record, but that's a controversy right now. It made the news, WIS, WLTX, and I was on Big Motion Podcast. We had to talk about this, man.
Okay.
It's all over social media right now. Some of the board members is, they not feeling it. It's getting pretty ugly, man. They having a whole meeting about it right now.
If randomly, if you had to guess, the board members are what, 50, 60 plus?
I don't know the age. Probably so. Some of them need to get voted out, I believe.
All right.
That's my belief. But I'm not. I can't lie. I'm not really too involved in the school system like I maybe should be. But I could say maybe need to be voted out. I'm trying to find the article. Well, the post that was made by one of the board members. Hold on, y'all.
I just think that's wild.
I can't find it. I don't see it right now.
Got it.
But anyway, they were just nitpicking, man. Cause one of the students said Merck City. One of the Sumter students said Merck City in there. So they was like, what's this? And it's just they want to pull it down basically. And I guess they're saying further investigations, man. And it's just crazy how you try to do something positive, you try to do something that's going to influence people to seek higher education. Mm-hmm. You're doing something productive. They're taking the kids down for college tours after high school, and he's making it seem like it's inciting some type of racial, political movement, and that wasn't the purpose of the video. But I love the fact that it's getting the look that it's getting, because it's going to push their agenda for the students itself, and it's making us aware of who's around us.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of work to do as far as racism goes and the division in the community. And a lot of them showing their face right now.
But I'll tell you one thing, though, like, as far as something like this, whenever they do things like that, it brings out way more attention.
Yeah.
Especially for, like, people like myself. I wouldn't even seen that.
Yeah, man.
And bring it up.
Yeah, man. So it's really, okay, I found it. So one of the board members, I'm going to read what one of the board members said. Mr. Jeffrey Zell, he says, "Dear Sumter parents, friends, and neighbors, I want to address the video out of Lakewood High School that has caused much concern. As a leader in the government and education, our administrators are held to a high professional standard. They must maintain impartiality and awareness of the diverse student body, staff, and community they serve. Let's be clear. Excuse me. I will not allow anyone to force a political movement on our students or staff without a scream challenge. If folks desire to engage in politics, they should do so through the proper channels like running for office. Of the 17,000 plus people in our district, only 9 individuals hold political positions, and I am one of them. We are in the business of academics, not politics, and I will not allow those lines to be blurred or crossed without a screen scrutiny. I am seeking answers to the questions raised and deeply concerned about what has transpired, amongst other things. Thank you for your attention on this matter." He goes on to point out about the Merck City. He said somebody said something about perk 30s in the video. I don't remember hearing that. I heard the Merck City part. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they causing an uproar right now. We viral right now. All over the news right now. They having meetings about this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
I think if I was a person that was overseeing it, the only thing I probably could say, I wouldn't have used the Merck. I hate the Merck City term anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have used that term. Because you already, I don't know, I kind of would have been able to foresee backlash from what we was doing. Even though it's coming from a positive place, I just know people. I know, how they operate a little bit. So yeah. I would have definitely left out the Merck City part. I didn't remember them saying them on no perk 30s. It was all about college, and they put a little swag to it, but it wasn't as bad as they making it seem, man.
Yeah, but hip hop always get a negative connotation.
Yeah. That's one thing about it. But man, big shout to all the people out there, man, doing their thing,
all
man.
The students.
It's all love, man. We support y'all, and it's all love. We should get them on the show, man, and talk about it. But
I feel like it should really just be just a lesson. You know what I'm saying? They gotta learn.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing.
They going down in history though. They going down in
history,
man. They turned it up, man. We ain't in school. Just started a week ago. They just turned it up, man. But
I'm gonna see if I can get them on here.
Yeah, man. But moving on, man. That was just some local news right there. We wanted to, kind of touch on real quick. What's up with your man Academics, man?
What Academics do now?
He's going crazy. He's calling out all the female rappers.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Erykah Badu. It all started from the Megan situation. Tory Lanez, they gave him 10 years. He got sentenced 10 years for the shooting of what?
Girl ain't get shot, man.
You don't think she got shot?
Hell no.
What do you think happened?
The bullet ricocheted. That's not a shooting.
Who shot the gun?
One of the females. That's what the witness said.
Oh man.
That's what the witness said until he changed his mind after talking to the alleged prosecutor. Come on, man. Let's stop playing these games.
So an innocent man's behind bars right now.
I ain't saying he ain't innocent, but he ain't shooter. Come on, man. They gotta stop that.
10 years. I think he'd be out in about
10
2
years.
or 3. I think he'd be out in 2 or 3 years though.
Yeah.
Just by law.
Yeah.
8.5. He got a year already in, so 7.5.
Break it down.
Good time.
Yeah.
He'll be out soon.
That ain't crazy. I'm like,
I give him 3 years, 4 years. He'd be out. That.
And look, if she got shot, she would not be twerking on stage the next week.
Oh man,
yeah, I'm all over that. I don't like what she doing. Like she weaponizing her stuff. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we get a bad rep as heterosexual males anyway.
But I think about Carly Russell, man, and I think the story got so deep, saying like Megan couldn't come back. She could have, but
tell me because she kept lying.
Yeah. It's like Carly, she got, I related kind of to that because you start a lie or twist the truth, and it got so far out. It's just it's so gone now. You look crazy if you even try to say, nah, it ain't went down like that. He's definitely walking in.
Yeah.
So whatever he may have done, she wanted him to pay for it. So, happened how it happened.
That's crazy.
And from what I'm understanding, I mean, it's allegedly. I wasn't there, of course. He slept with her best friend, something like that. That's how it started.
Oh yeah. Well, he got God on side. He'd be fine.
Yeah, man. Free Tory Lanez.
Facts, bro.
Yo, talented brother, man. We wasn't there. We don't know what happened, but I can't say. I don't feel like he shot her.
Right. I just don't like
no gun residue. No gun residue in his hand.
None of that.
There's a lot of different things, man. I don't feel like he shot her, man. Mm-hmm. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, back to academics though.
It started from that. He screamed on Megan. Then he started screaming on Erykah Badu, and Erykah Badu responded, and he came back. So there's been a lot of Act spazzing out, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Act been quiet for a minute.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Act really give me like druggy vibes, man.
Nah, he be on that liquor.
Nah, man.
Word.
I don't know. He give me druggy vibes, man. Spaz not like that.
Nah, see, the thing is, Act been quiet for a second, and she been nitpicking with him on the low. People don't know that. You gotta pay attention. And like I said again, he's been quiet because he usually would have been spazzed out. He been waiting.
But one thing I like about Act though,
he'll give it to you.
He be calling them out. Man, you like most gangsters, bro, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
and they don't do nothing.
They don't do nothing. Yeah,
but Act don't be outside either though. So
yeah,
that's another thing too though. But I want to give a big shout out to Nas and Lil Wayne being inducted into the Billboard Hall of Fame.
That's huge.
Nas being one of our hip hop pioneers, came out the 90s.
Who never received any awards.
Never received any awards,
crazy.
but just one of the pioneers of lyricism. Came from that Rakim, God MC era.
Yeah.
Live from the Barbecue, Illmatic, had Queensbridge going crazy, man. So finally, get some flowers, man. That's love. Big shout to Nas, and you already know Lil Wayne, Cash Money Records, New Orleans, Young Money.
Two legends.
What he did for the whole game. He birthed a whole generation of
facts
artists out here. We ain't got to go through the names, you already know, but they definitely was inducted into the Hall of Fame a few days ago, man. So big shout to them, man. Much love. Lizzo, moving on. Lizzo under fire right now for all type of allegations. They say they had a group. She kicked people out the group for gaining weight. I thought that was crazy.
They calling her Lizzo Belly right now.
Yeah, Lizzo Belly, and they saying she had her dancers eating bananas out of vaginas, and then they got a video of her saying she wanted to do that anyway. It's looking bad for Lizzo. Looking real bad, yeah. And all of a sudden, Jay-Z's Made in America big concert they do every year with Lizzo headlining canceled.
I don't think she can do nothing on the bill right now.
That's crazy.
As far as business, all those lawsuits.
Dang.
She gotta stop everything. She gonna have to handle that.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah, 'cause 6 more of her dancers came up with the same thing.
Yeah, man. They about to bury her. But I feel like they used Lizzo for a certain agenda, and now they done with her. Because she wasn't even an artist. You know, if you listen to her story, she wasn't like an artist. She was like an assistant, or she was just I don't know the full, you know, I heard it, but I can't remember on the spot. She worked within the industry.
Word.
And then she started doing music. And then she, you know, got behind certain agendas. And now, like, they about to cancel her.
Good. I've been done with her ass.
The game is crazy, man. And it's gonna be interesting to see how, you know, what plays out from that. You know, as
she made her money
as it develops.
She can go somewhere else now.
Yeah. It's gonna be
You
crazy.
body shaming somebody.
Yeah, Lizzo.
That's crazy.
Lizzo, man.
I don't know.
That's wild, man. But I want to give a big shout out. We talking music right now. I want to give a big shout out to Headhunter Records, man. South Carolina's own. This is local news right here. They had the Headhunter reunion party a few days ago, man. Saturday, August 5th, matter of fact. Everybody was in the building. Lil Rue, Collard Green, King, Columbia, Mr. Flip, Lil Broad, Camp Life, Infrared, DJ 9 Mil, Lil Bo, the whole team.
Dang.
Rakim, everybody, man. Anybody from South Carolina know that Headhunter movement was real strong. A lot of good records came from that, like Lil Broad, Do You Mind? Mr. Flip, You Damn Right. To me, that's one of South Carolina's first classic records. You know, Lil Rue Nasty song, you know, that came from that. You know, big records,
classic.
Don't I Look Good? I mean, so many classic records came from that whole movement. So I wasn't able to attend, but it was good to see them guys coming together and you know, just celebrating and being amongst each other. So big shout out Headhunter Records, man.
Oh yeah.
Love. We gotta get some of the guys on the show, man. We inviting y'all to Big Motion Podcast, man. Come over here and sit down with us. Let's chop it up, man. Any one of y'all, Lil Rue, Collard Green, whoever, man. We got to get that Headhunter story on camera.
Definitely. And while we sitting right here on the local news, I want to say big shout out to King George. I ain't gonna lie, that was a big
man.
Snoop Dogg
I see King George hanging out with Snoop Dogg, man.
That's dope.
I think Snoop Dogg trying to sign him to Death Row Records, man.
I see that.
Hanging out with Snoop. That's big. We finally getting through there, man. We always wanted to be rap, you know, because rap is, you know, controls popular culture. So, you know, we was pushing the rap. We still pushing the rap.
Facts.
But it's looking like Southern Soul is what's gonna get us in there.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah. So I'm happy about it. You know, Southern Soul is looking like what's gonna get us on through there. And like I've been saying, I love Southern Soul because anybody give it a try. They're not gonna give little 49 Clip a try. Everybody not gonna give him a try.
Little 49 Clip.
but they'll give, you know, this guy over here with the record talking about love and dancing and his old lady. So I think that's gonna be our way through the door, man.
It might be.
And then hopefully, you know, a Southern Soul artist can collab with a hip hop artist, and it can all come around full circle. But all my artists out there, just keep pushing, keep doing your thing, man. We're rooting for y'all here, Big Motion Podcast, and just like that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell, man. Also, man, we appreciate everybody that been tuning in and supporting us from day one. We've grown. We almost at 500 subscribers. I think we're about 485 or something like that. So we need a few more to hit that 500 mark. So just keep on helping us out, man, by sharing this, you know, telling your friends about it, engaging it, all that good stuff, man. And also, October the 21st, I got a vendor event coming up, Retail Therapy, the Small Business Network. We're going to be at Masonic Temple, 760 Bailey Street. I got a vendor event coming up. We got about 5 vendor slots left. So if you want to be a vendor, man, tap in with me, get your vendor slot. And if you know about what we do, man, we set up like a flea market, like a swap meet. And everybody come out, set their tables up, and we get the community to come out and shop. So mark your calendars for October the 21st. Come out and support. Bring $5, $10, $15, $20, $100, whatever you can spare to support your local small business owners, man. I had to plug that. I had to plug that real quick while I was on my mind.
I don't blame you. Yeah. Before we go any further, I just want to say belated birthday to the legendary DJ Effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Happy birthday, DJ Effect.
DJ Effect in the day.
DJ
Everybody knows something like that. There you go.
Yeah, man.
Music Trafficking DJs.
OG, man. Big shout out DJ Effect, man. We got DJ Al in the building sitting in with us right now.
Shout out
Big
DJ
shout
Al.
out Pops, man.
Ain't right. And special thank you and welcome the young boy DJ The Kid.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He nice with it.
Yeah,
Big shout.
I saw him live earlier.
Hey man, look, if you want to be, you want to be. Excuse me, I'm thinking my mind on something else. If you want to be a music trafficking DJ, man, just get in touch with any one of the members. We welcoming all DJs, especially that new young energy. So, big shout out to my man DJ The Kid. Anybody want to get down with the squad, man? Pull up, man.
Yeah,
We're definitely looking for that new young energy, though, man.
Yeah, we're gonna teach you how to move more professional. How to, you know what I'm saying? We teach over here. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get my man on the show too for an interview, man. I saw him on Instagram. He posts a lot of content. He got me inspired because he really getting busy, man. He doing little mixes and my dad do that too. So I was talking to him today, like, man, I like how that, because I know that gonna convert over to people booking you or because they paying attention because people know you DJ, but when they see you,
we gotta see you doing it though.
It's different. So
that's the million view king right there.
Yeah, million views, man. DJ out on YouTube. Right, you got a cookout going on. You got a workplace party.
Turn it up.
You got a kickback going on. Just go to YouTube, type in DJ Al, click on any one of the mixes. It's gonna go crazy. So
facts.
Yeah, man. They listen all over the world. But that's about it for this week, man.
Yeah. Oh, J. Cole.
So
he got brought up last night by 50 Cent, right?
Oh yeah, big shout, man. Shout 50 Cent, man.
For sure.
He's selling out everywhere, man. On that tour, man.
So Cole had, I don't know what he had, some drink. I don't know what he had. He comes out and says, "Get Rich or Die Trying" is the #1 album. He didn't even say rap. Album, period.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Over Michael Jackson Thriller, #2. Opinion, cool, but no. I'm not following that. Thriller went 100 million plus.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not doing that.
I would say it's not my favorite album, of course, but I would say for the success it had and the way it came out and exploded, like Jay-Z said, 50 was working for a minute and he was telling everybody, if you got something you want to put out, put it out, because 50's coming, and we would once he come, we're gonna have to sit down for a few years. Jay told him that, and when he came and dropped the joint, that's exactly what happened. So I haven't really seen an artist make that kind of impact. So
definitely had a way.
If I was judging from that side of it, as far as hip hop, I would say definitely
on the hip hop side,
top 5 albums all time.
Top 3.
I give it top 3.
Yeah,
I give it top 3 all time. Not period.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
Nobody touching that Thriller now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hip hop. I'm saying hip hop.
You talking about 66 million in the first year.
I'm talking hip hop, man.
All right.
Yeah. But yo, we thank y'all for tuning in. We catch y'all next week. I go by the name of Bezo803 on that social media. My co-host right here.
Hey, Mikey the Hustler. And I just want to say big shout out to Nathaniel Alexander. He is the person that invented this chair here.
Oh yeah.
Black man made that chair. Just want to throw that out there.
Hey, if you come around talking crazy, I'm going to chair you to death.
Sit him down quick, cuz.
All right, you good? You good? All right. We catch y'all next week. We out. 1.